हम आज बात करना चाहेंगे और हम ज़रा पूछते हैं कि किस तरह से ये पैसा पाकिस्तान की सियासी जमात के अकाउंट में गया है, किस तरह से लैंड किया है, और ये जो एक फंड रेजर इवेंट समझा जा रहा था वुटन T20 कप, इसकी सिग्निफिकेंस क्या थी, क्या इवेंट था ये, और किस तरह से पैसा पाकिस्तान तहरीक इंसाफ के अकाउंट में पहुंचा. Simon, the first question would be regarding your story, of course, and the Wooten T20 Cup that you mentioned in your story, the significance of the event, perhaps, and maybe you could just tell us if this event was a fundraiser for a charity organization or a fundraiser for a political party in Pakistan.
So, in 2010, 2011, and 2012, Arif Naqvi hosted a cricket weekend at his country residence in Wooten, which is a village near Oxford in England. And the people who he invited to play cricket were asked to pay a fee, and they were told that the money would go towards charities. A number of the people who I spoke to who attended did not know which charities the money was going to. Now, the significance of the article which I published in the Financial Times on Friday is because I have seen the accounts of Wooten Cricket Limited, which is the company owned by Arif Naqvi that the participants in these cricket matches were asked to send the money to. And what the accounts of Wooten Cricket show is that in addition to Wooten Cricket receiving money from Pakistani citizens, this account was receiving millions from Abroad, which is the company that Arif founded. And it also received $2 million from Sheikh Nayan, who's a member of the royal family of Abu Dhabi. Now, after this money was received, this company, Wooten Cricket Limited, which was incorporated in the Cayman Islands, sent money to PTI, the political party of Imran Khan. Now, the Electoral Commission of Pakistan is investigating how PTI is funded. And earlier this year, the Election Commission published a report in which it said that PTI received $2.12 million from Wooten Cricket. Arif Naqvi gave a statement to the Election Commission of Pakistan, and he said that yes, Wooten Cricket provided $2.12 million to PTI, and all this money came from Pakistani citizens, according to the law. But what my story shows is that $1.3 million of that money did not come from Pakistani citizens. It came from Abroad, which is a company, and Abroad expensed that cost to another company called KES Power, which was Abroad's holding company through which it owned K Electric.
Right.
Then, in addition to this, we can see that Wooten Cricket received $2 million from Sheikh Nayan, and that Arif told his colleagues that $1.2 million of this money should also be sent to PTI.
$1.2 million of the $2 million amount that was given, that was donated by the Nayan family.
Yes. Now, that money was not sent directly to PTI. There's an email exchange between Arif and his colleagues about how they should transfer this money to PTI. And they send this $1.2 million to the account of a Pakistani businessman called Tariq and to an entity called the Insaf Trust.
Okay. So let me just clear this. The amount from the amount donated by the Nayan family, you said, was sent into the account of Tariq Shafi and Insaf Fund. Right.
And the emails from Abroad say that this money was intended for PTI.
Okay, so the email shows that the money was intended for the Pakistan Tariq Insaf.
Yes.
Right, but and you believe that the amount which you were telling me was transferred this way through the account of Tariq Shafi and the Insaf fund was again landing for Pakistan Tariq Insaf's for Pakistan Tariq Insaf.
Well, the article which I've reported shows that that was the intention of Arif Naqvi and his colleagues. In addition, as I said, $1.3 million of the money which went directly from Wootton Cricket to PTI was directly funded by Abraj. And this is a problem because the only people who can fund political parties in Pakistan are individuals. Companies cannot fund political parties, and foreigners cannot fund political parties in Pakistan.
Right, but Simon, did Nayan family donate the amount for the charity event, or did they know that the amount was ultimately being transferred to a political party's account?
So Sheikh Nayan has not responded to my multiple requests for comment. I know that he has received my questions, but he has not responded. So it's a good question you ask.
Right, right, but as you mentioned that Mr. Arif Naqvi, since he mentioned that Pakistani citizens were donating the amount, and like your story also says that there were more people involved in this other than Pakistani citizens, and that goes against the law even if you follow the Pakistan Political Parties Order 2002, and that bars any political party from receiving any funds from any citizens abroad.
The 2002 law doesn't just bar foreign citizens, it also bars companies.
It also
and
bars
what my story shows is that, and this is very important to understand, is we have the clear money trail that $1.3 million of the $2.12 million that Wootton Cricket sent to PTI was from Abraj, from a company. Abraj was incorporated in the Cayman Islands. It was from a company, it was not from individuals. And Arif Naqvi's statement to the ECP says that all of that $2.12 million was from citizens. And what my reporting shows is that that is not true. $1.3 million came from Abraj.
So $1.3 million came from Abraj, which is Arif Naqvi's holding company. Simon, do you see any probability, or I mean, you've done investigations, so do your investigations suggest that there is a probability of any money laundering involved in this?
I can't answer that question because money laundering is an ambiguous term. What we know is that Arif said the $2.12 million which Wootton Cricket sent to PTI was from Pakistani citizens. But what I can tell you is that's not true. $1.3 million of that money came from a company, not from citizens of Pakistan.